Hey everyone, my name is Mike, certified Pilates instructor here at Studio Blue. Today we'll be going over a core focused mini ball workout, challenging our stability and strength through our midsection, as well as our glutes and upper back and shoulder blades. So to get started, we're going to use the mini ball right at the center of our mat. Okay, got the mini ball here. Let's lie down on our back and let's lift our hips up and roll the ball underneath our sacrum. Okay, so our pelvis is stable in a somewhat neutral position on the ball. All right. The ball, we don't want it too high up the back or too low down the sacrum. We want it right stable in the center there. So we'll take our hands down by our sides and keeping our feet hip width distance apart, let's just focus on our breath for a few moments here. Let's inhale in through the nose, breathing into the sides of our ribs, exhaling out through the mouth. Again, inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth, okay? Now, take a big inhale. On your exhale, pull in with your abdominals. Let's float our right leg up tabletop. Inhale, keeping everything stable and still. Keep those abs on. The right foot plants to the mat. We exhale the left leg up, tabletop. Inhale, that left foot to the floor. Exhale, right leg lifts tabletop. So focusing on this simple march here, keeping our abs active, pelvis and spine aligned. Inhale, hinge at the hip, the foot touches the floor. We exhale, the right leg up tabletop. Challenging our position. Let's try one more with the left leg like this. All right. Inhale the foot down. Let's float our hands above our shoulders. Exhale the right leg up tabletop. So same movement with our hands now above our shoulders, challenging our base of support. Inhale the foot to the floor. Exhale the opposite leg up. Inhale the foot to the floor, exhale the opposite leg up. All right, now plant that left foot to the floor, lift your right leg up tabletop, left leg to match. Our shins are parallel to the floor, feet are pointed. Inhale, take the right foot to the floor, exhale to switch. Quick inhale, exhale to switch. Keep your abs in. Keep your pelvis stable and still, and switch, and switch, and switch. Now, both legs tabletop. Extend the right leg out long as you reach the left arm to a T, and then just bring everything back. Right arm, left leg, exhale everything back. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale everything back. Keep those abs in. Keeping your position, right arm, left leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Just one more each. Exhaling in, keeping the spine as stable and still as possible. Left leg, right arm. Exhale back. One foot at a time to the floor. We'll lift our hips up. Let's roll that ball out and place it between our knees. Okay, so our feet and knees are still, knees still bent, heels about 8 inches from your sit bones. Hands by our sides, going into our bridges. So I'm squeezing into the ball. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, pulling in with our abdominals. Let's imprint the low back to the mat, keeping our eye gaze straight up. Exhaling, elevating the hips. Shoulder blades back. We get some nice hip extension here. We hold at the top, inhale. Exhale, keeping the tuck. Let's roll the spine slowly down, okay? Working the low back into the mat, rocking our hips to neutral. We inhale, and then again, exhale, pulling in with our abdominals. The navel draws in, imprinting, squeezing into the ball. We elevate, we elevate, we elevate. Okay, keeping our rib cage soft. We breathe in, hold. And then exhale to roll the spine down, keeping that tuck energy working into the ball. Okay, really hollowing with our abdominals, work the low back into the mat, and then find your neutral. Inhale, exhale, pulling into our center, drawing the navel inwards, we imprint. Elevating, elevating, keeping that tuck, keeping that tuck, keeping our rib cage soft. Not letting our back arch. We hold here, inhale, and then exhale to roll the spine down. Let's do one more here. All right, rocking our hips to neutral, inhale. Exhale, pulling in, we imprint, flattening, elevating, 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 keeping the rib cage soft, keeping that tuck, we inhale. Exhale to roll the spine down, okay? So work the low back into the mat, find neutral, inhale, take your arms out above your shoulders again, and this time reach them out to a T. We inhale, bring your knees over to the left. All right, the spine rotates a bit as the ball rolls between our knees here. Exhale, pull in with your core, use your obliques to return to center. We inhale our knees over to the right. That ball rolls between our knees, and then we exhale, using our obliques, our trunk muscles to rotate the spine side to side. So I take my knees to the left, inhale, and then exhale, using my abs, bring the knees back. We inhale our knees over to the right. The ball rolls between our knees. And then we exhale, using our trunk to bring the knees back. So try to keep the feet weighted onto the floor. It's okay if both feet, the bottoms of your feet, flip to face an opposite direction. Control it back to center. We inhale our knees over and exhale back. Let's go one more to the left. We inhale our knees over, getting some rotation in the spine. Exhaling everything back, everything back. We take our knees last time to the right, We inhale over. And then exhale back. So I'm just going to adjust my feet again. Still squeezing into the ball. Let's interlace our fingers behind our head. So our elbows are lifted into our peripheral vision. Neutral pelvis, neutral spine to start. Inhale. Exhale, pull in with your abs. Squeeze into the ball as you lift your head, neck, and chest up. Eye gaze right to the purple ball. We inhale. And exhale to lower back down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull in with your abdominals. We lift our head, neck, and chest up. Eye gaze right to that ball. Inhale. And we exhale back down. Again, inhale to prepare. Exhale, squeezing to the ball. We lift our head, neck, and chest up. Drawing in through our center. Holding that height. We inhale. And exhale back down. Okay. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, our head, neck, and chest lifts. Let's grab our legs. We'll come up a little higher. Come up a little higher using our arms. Keep that height. Take a breath in. Keep that position. Lace the hands back behind your head. Now exhale, rotate your upper body to the left. So we add rotation to our chest lift. We inhale to center. Exhale to your right. To your right. Staying lifted. Staying lifted. Inhale. Exhale to your left. I'm trying to line my sternum up just outside the leg that I'm rotating to. Inhale to center, exhale to the left, using my obliques. Inhale, exhale, other side. Inhale to center, exhale. I'm really feeling my trunk muscles, my obliques have to turn on, especially at that end range rotation. One more to the left. Keeping my pelvis stable. One more to our right. I guess we got to go one more to our left. And then one more to our right. We added an extra couple there. We inhale to center. Exhale, lower your head, neck, and chest down. Let's take that ball. Okay, our heels are still 8 inches from our sit bones. Let's secure that ball below our right foot. So the feet are even, except if you glance down, one knee's higher than the other. That's okay, all right? Because one leg's going to be challenged in our bridging here with this unstable surface. So we breathe in, exhale, pull in with your abdominals, imprinting the low back, and let's start to elevate the hips up, okay? Challenging our hamstrings, keep the tuck, even that right glute's working a little extra. We breathe in, and then exhale to roll the spine down. So keeping the tuck, I'm really feeling that right hamstring have to work. Let's try 3 more like that. We find our neutral inhale, and then exhale, pulling in with our abdominals, imprinting, keeping the tuck, that rib cage is soft, elevating, elevating, really getting that right hamstring to work. So important you maintain your tuck, all right? If you don't, that hamstring will cramp a little bit. So we want that hamstring to shorten, and we do that by tucking the hips under, reaching the sit bone towards our heels, imprinting the low back, or in this case, reaching our sit bones towards our knees. All right, we hold at the top, and then exhale to roll all the way back. And let's do one more here, finding neutral, inhale. Exhale, pulling in with your abdominals, imprinting, elevating, and on this last one, we'll hold at the top, hold at the top, hold at the top. Now inhale, roll the ball a couple inches away, and then exhale, curl the ball back in for 4. Keep the tuck, inhale. Exhale, pull, 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 3. It's just an inch or so with that roll out. One more, I'm stabilizing through my left leg as well. Exhale. Let's roll the spine slowly down. Rock your hips to neutral. Let's roll the ball underneath our left foot now. Okay. Even distribution of weight in each foot. Neutral alignment. We inhale. Exhale, pull in with your abdominals. Imprint the low back to the mat. Start to elevate the hips. Keep the tuck. Ooh, this hamstring is, I can feel on my left side, it's a little tighter than my other side. Breathing in at the top, inhale, and then exhale to roll the spine back down. Okay, I'm doing my best to keep my hips level. I'm gonna adjust the ball, the position a little bit. Find neutral, inhale. Exhale, pull in with your abdominals, imprinting. Okay, elevating, keeping the tuck, keeping our hips nice and level, getting some strength, some work through that left leg, keeping the tuck. Hold, inhale, exhale, rolling the spine down, rolling the spine down. Work the low back into the mat, find neutral. Let's try one more, inhale, exhale, pulling in with our navel, we imprint, we elevate, lifting, 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 keeping the tuck. Now inhale, roll the ball a couple inches, and then exhale, curl it back in. So we stabilize the body on that right leg. We roll the body out, ball out. Exhale, just 2 more here. Inhale out. Exhale in last time. And curl, 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 curl. And then let's roll the spine slowly down. Now, pull the left knee to your chest. And then straighten that left leg a bit for a stretch, and then bend. Straighten that left leg out. One more stretch here, bend. And stretch, 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 and then cross that left leg over the right knee. You could take your right hand on that left knee there for a twist. Think tall in the spine. Getting that mid back to release a bit. Okay? And then we'll come back to center. All right? And then hug your right knee to your chest. I'm going to grab behind that knee and then straighten that right leg out. 3, Just opening up the hamstrings that we worked to. Once more. Extend, 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 and then take that right knee over the left. Take your knees over to that left side for a nice twist here, opening the mid-back. Think tall in the spine. Very important. We don't compress. We want length here. And then take both arms back out. Use your abdominals. We'll return to center. Let's grab that purple ball. Come on up to seated. Let's take the purple ball right to the base of our shoulder blades here. So our knees are still bent. That ball is secure to our upper back. All right, and we'll interlace our fingers behind our head. Okay, keep a little bit of a tuck in the pelvis. We don't want the low back to arch. So we inhale, take the upper body up and over, get some extension in the spine here, and then exhale, pull in with your abdominals. We lift our head, neck, and chest up. Inhale, the upper back extends over the ball, and then we exhale, pull in with your trunk muscles, use those abs to curl. Inhale, the body back up and over, extend. We exhale to lift. Inhale, back, up and over, exhale to lift. Now we add rotation, inhale. So it's a one breath cycle here. Exhale, let's lift up and over to our left. Rotate, inhale back to center, through center, into extension. We exhale, lift, twist, rotate to your right. Inhale, extend, exhale, up and over to your left. Inhale, back, exhale, up and over to your right. One more each. Inhale, back, exhale, up and over to your left. One more to your right. Lift up and over, over, over. Back to center. Now I'm gonna roll down or scoot down, adjust my shirt a little bit, so the ball is centered between my shoulder blades, and I'll extend my upper back up over the ball. Okay, we're stretching, we're preparing for some upper back extension. You can keep your hands behind your head or just let your head relax on the floor and take your arms to a T for a big chest stretch here. I'm just gonna rock my body side to side, give myself a nice opening here in the chest. I can even bend my elbows to a goalpost, straightening my arms overhead. We're gonna do some overhead movements and extension in a little bit. Okay, so I bend the elbows to goalpost, I stretch overhead, or just keep the fingers interlaced. All right, we'll sneak peek of what's to come. All right, straighten overhead. One more, keeping my shoulder blades stable and still. I'm mobilizing the front of the body in preparation for strengthening the back. One more time, overhead. Interlace my fingers behind my head. I'll come up to a seated position. Now, prepping for some side lying, I'm going to take the ball, secure it to my left hip, and lie down all the way over that purple ball. All right, and I'm resting my head weight on my left arm here. So my left leg's at a tabletop position, right leg is long, okay? So very important. I engage my trunk here. I am perpendicular to the floor. I inhale, now I exhale. I pull in with my right side oblique. I lift my head, neck, and chest up, and then exhale back down. So I'm focusing on using my side obliques here, my right side oblique to lift, to side lift my body. My pelvis is still. I lie all the way down. I pull in with my abdominals. Exhale, side lift. Inhale to lower, keeping my hips stacked. Exhale, exhale, side lift here. Inhaling down, exhale, pulling in with my abs, getting that side lift to happen here. And then I lie all the way down. Inhale, exhaling up and back down. A couple more like this. Exhale, pulling in with my core as I lift. Last time, this time, I'm going to take it all the way up to seated here. I'll use my left arm to help. I'll bend my right knee. So I'm in a mermaid position. I'll take my left hand behind my head and I'll side bend my body to the right. So I get this very nice stretch in my left side. I'll rotate my upper body to that right leg to give myself an even deeper stretch here. Okay. I'll take my left hand back behind my head. I'll rotate to center and I'll stack back up. Now, still in this mermaid position, I'm going to rotate my upper body to the left. I'll take my purple ball, place it to my left. Hands go on the ball, palms face each other. Now, I keep my head, neck, and chest lifted. I'm in extension with rotation. I inhale out, down to my elbows. I pull in with my abs. I exhale to lift my head, neck, and chest up. I want to think of extension through my upper back with rotation. So I roll the ball out to my elbows. I push into the ball. I inhale, lengthening out and up, and exhaling down just to my elbows. Kind of an active stretch here I'm trying to achieve. And lift. I'm warming up my upper back as well. Important to keep your abdominals active. We don't want the low back to hyperextend. I'll do one more. Also feeling some work in my triceps. Last time. I push into the ball. I lift. And I return to center and I'll switch directions. I'll take the ball to my right. Right leg tabletop, left leg is long. I'll secure that purple ball to my right hip, okay? Right leg's at a tabletop position. I lie all the way up over that purple ball, okay? Pelvis is stacked and stable. Head weight rests on my right arm. I inhale, exhale, I pull into my abdominals. The left side rib cage draws in towards that left side hip. Inhale back down, and then exhale, side lift. Using my abdominals, that left side oblique, my left hand slides down my left side thigh. I inhale down, I exhale up. So it's a small movement here. Right? That right arm is also supporting me, okay? Pulling that left side rib cage to my left side hip. Really getting some good oblique work here. Strengthening the lateral flexors of my spine. Inhaling, exhaling up. Let's do a couple more here. This feels so good. Inhaling up and over, keeping my navel drawn in, keeping my posture, not letting my shoulder blades elevate. On our last one here, we'll take it all the way up to seated, bending the knees, okay? Right shin, left shin. We tilt our spine to our left, stretching out that right side, opening that right side, and then from there, rotating our upper body to that left leg, giving ourselves an extra stretch here, some rotation in the body. All right, and then back to center, back into that side bend here. And building the body back upright. Now here, let's rotate our upper body to that purple ball. All right. So I'm still in this mermaid position. Hands go on that purple ball. Inhale. Let's roll that ball out to our elbows. Exhale, pull in with the abs. Lift the head, neck, and chest up. Inhale. We roll the ball out to our elbows. Exhale, pulling in with our trunk, lifting the head, neck, and chest up. We go again. Inhaling out to our elbows. Exhale, lengthening, working your upper back, keeping your abs in. We go down to our elbows, and then exhale, lengthening through the crown of our head. One more time. Inhaling out down to our elbows. And then exhale, pushing, pushing, pushing all the way upright and back to center. So let's prepare for some prone work here, some back extensor work. I'm gonna take the ball, place it at the center of the mat towards the front end. I'm gonna lie down so that the ball is secure below my sternum, not here at this below, like at the bottom of our sternum, just in the middle of our chest here. So lying on our stomach here, all right. Hands by our sides, feet about hip width distance apart here, elbows bent, all right. I'm just gonna work to fold my upper body forward. Now don't let the low back arch, so we don't want the navel to sink down towards the mat. That creates hyperextension in the low back. I'm pulling in with my abs, rolling my sit bones under. That's gonna create some length in my low back as opposed to just dumping my low spine into the mat. I tuck my hips under, I inhale, I keep my shoulder blades back, I lengthen my head, neck, and chest forward and up. So I'm isolating the work in my upper back. I exhale down, I keep my abs in, I inhale, I lengthen my head, neck, and chest up into back extension here without my low back arching. I'm gonna scoot forward a bit. The ball's gonna roll down a little lower on my sternum here. Inhale, the head, neck, and chest lengthens forward and up. I get that nice upper back work here, and I lower back down. Okay, now inhale, I lift my head, neck, and chest up, and my hands go along for the ride. So I get some arm work here, or rather shoulder blade work. So I keep my abs in, I lengthen my head, neck, and chest forward and up. Keep those abs in, and then I lower back down. Let's try one more like that. Inhale through the crown of your head, abs are in. Okay, hands in line with our shoulders. Lower back down. Let's add some overhead reaching here. So we inhale up, upper back. Let's take the arms, straighten the arms overhead. Okay, breaststroke here. We swim the arms out around, bend the elbows to that start position, and lower back down. Inhale, work into your upper back, shoulder blades stabilize. I'm still keeping my abdominals on. Arms reach overhead. We swim out and around, bend your elbows, lower your head, neck, and chest down, hands to the floor. A couple more like that. We inhale. Upper back extensors activate, keeping our core engaged, arms stretch overhead. We swim around, elbows bend, and lower back down. Last time. Inhale, 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 straightening the arms overhead, swimming out and around, elbows bend. We lower our head, neck, and chest down, and let's press ourselves back into a rest position. In my rest position, I'm going to take my hands to the ball, roll the ball forward, overhead, to get a deeper lat stretch. So keeping my hands together, hips to heels, stretching underneath my arms here. I can even let my forehead rest on the mat. And breathing. Okay. We'll take one more big inhale. On our exhale, let's come on up to hands and knees. Last thing here, I'm going to squeeze the ball between my knees here in a quadruped position. Neutral pelvis and spine. I'm actively pressing my shoulder blades wide. Let's see one cat stretch here. Round the spine. Okay. Pressing our shoulder blades wide, and then let's find neutral here. You can see my toes are tucked under. Keeping neutral, I press the shoulder blades wide and I float my knees up off the mat here in this modified plank. I'm holding, I'm thinking of length, I'm tall in the spine, my quads are working a bit, keeping stable, keeping this position. I'm gonna start to squeeze into the ball a bit, challenging my inner thighs, challenging my stability, and then I'll lower the knees down, One last overhead stretch. Okay. I'll take a deep breath in. On my exhale, I'll pull in with my abdominals. I'll round the spine all the way up to a seated position here. I'll take one last deep breath in. And exhaling that air out. And that will conclude our session today with the purple ball. Thank you for joining.